This is the kind of conference matchup where you could say throw out the record, except both teams are having outstanding seasons, coming in ranked in the top 25. Looking forward to this one. Welcome to Memorial Stadium in Columbia, home field of the Missouri Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights, taking on one of the top 5 teams in this conference, the Missouri Tigers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Today. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. It's an out route, the catch made. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Oh, the pass is picked off. Tigers, and the defense defends the scoring parry now.
Oh, my gosh. I mean, the defense could not have written a better script than this. First drive of the game, not only do you come up with a pick, but you spot your offense 6 points right away. I wouldn't be surprised if they tell their offense just sit back and take it easy, fellas.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And it'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick-6 in the last possession. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the catch downfield. Finally brought down all the way at the 6-yard line. Puts him in great scoring position.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Yes, Buck, can he get in? The defense stops him just short of the end zone. Spotted at the 1.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
Tight end makes the grab. And he scores! Touchdown, Missouri! Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all, allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Here comes the Scarlet Knights offense out there. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Now the pass rush gets home.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on 4th down. From the shotgun, drops back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Incomplete. A huge 4th down stand by this defense.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, this one could hurt you.
They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. This defense is reeling now. 1st down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Mizzou! This offense is still clicking. Well, no surprise for an offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here comes the Rutgers offense on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. He stopped him, but he gets out across the 25-yard line.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a 1st down.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. You're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result. It's a positive yard.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the third sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting ripped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Offense looking to throw the ball. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously. But I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. But he just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
Important third down play coming up. Out of the gun now on third down. Quick throw to the left side. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Play action here on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Looking to throw here. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pass is caught. He's found some room at the 45. And Kirk gets Missouri with the lead here. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Grab by the receiver. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
They look to throw it here on second down. And the receiver's got it. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Looking to throw it again. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
Well, it's third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires quickly to the left. And he hauls it in to the 15, still going. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line. Missouri getting set with a first and 10 coming up. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on first and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
on second down here. And the quarterback dropping back. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Scarlet Knights will look to convert here on fourth down. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And he can't connect. The gamble doesn't pay off.
Listen, I get it. I know you trust your offense, and maybe this is something you thought about all week in these situations, but when it's on your side of the field like this, you got to give it a second thought, because now your defense is already playing with their backs against the wall.
Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Missouri 20, Rutgers 0.
Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Okay, so here comes the offense back on the field again. The back's got it. He finds some space. Picks up the first, looking for more. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, he's going to throw for the first down. And it's caught across the middle. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
The sophomore with a strong tackle there. And the Scarlet Knights will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Looking to scramble. And is intercepted. Look out, he's in the clear. Now past the 30. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Missouri.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Rutgers 0.
And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he gets it out to the 28, tackled right there.
And the Rutgers offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. First down, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. 2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught. They will rule that a catch, a huge gain through the air.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy, because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. So now from the 27, the offense faces a 3rd and short. How aggressive will they play it? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Snags the quick throw. And he makes it into the end zone to cut this lead a little more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
35. Rutgers 8.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26.
And your Missouri Tigers will take over. 1st and 10.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Defense all over. They stop him right at the line. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. To dart to the left side. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Pass caught. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The field goal is good. They tack on 3 points to finish off the third quarter. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Scarlet Knights will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. Off the play fake on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And the ball is hauled in. They bring him down, but a nice play moves the football to the 31 and a first down.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody and allows you to...
Touchdown, Mizzou! Still no answer for this offense. And now to try here for the extra point.
Well, if there was any chance of a comeback, that's been put to bed. Great job by this offense extending the lead and, in my opinion, putting this game away.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He'll be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. And the Rutgers offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
He escapes the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback's trying to do everything he can to give this play a chance. He gets out of the pressure off to his right, but man, did he take a hit and wasn't able to complete this pass.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. That's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
The Scarlet Knights pick up enough yardage for a first down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made on the left side, and the gain just good enough for a first down.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
And the Scarlet Knights have 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw again. Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
45, Rutgers, 14.
Returner looking to create better field position. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
And your Missouri Tigers will take over 1st and 10.
Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. First down, looking to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, he's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Quickly. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 45. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And check out how he's been spreading the football around between his targets, getting everybody involved in this game. 1 quarter to play of what has been a beatdown so far. To start the quarter, offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Finds his target, and it's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Missouri now in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. Fires it to the wideout, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Hey, I get the passing the football's had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
Finds his target.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long, top 25 in the country, but just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks.
Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Touchdown, Tigers. Strong game by this quarterback.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
52, Rutgers, 14.
Was he on the end line? Apparently not. He's bringing it out. And he's brought down to the 16. Would have been better off if he even get in the end zone for a touchback. And the Scarlet Knights offense is back on the field. Here comes a handoff. Past the 30. Stopped out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field. He gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Wants to throw it. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Rutgers.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset. They're playing it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
And is caught for 2 points, making the score look slightly more respectable. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? On first down, it's play action. The receiver grabs it. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They spot the ball at the 40.
Why, another great pass by this quarterback. You know, you really got to give a lot of credit to the offense coordinator and the quarterback today. They protected the ball well, but maintained a calculated level of aggression in keeping this game out of reach from their opponent.
What a catch! Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Looking to throw it on first down. He'll throw it now. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
The pickup is 9, so it sets up a 3rd and 1 now.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid game.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. A chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. Looks like Missouri will have the first down.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. 2nd down play coming up.
I know the toss play begins with a guy taking the snap, he turns it around, he flips it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is can they set the edge as an offense? Whether it's an offensive tackle, a tight end in that same direction to where they want to run the ball. Because if they can do that, you get the result that you want just like this. If you don't, oftentimes, the play is blown up right at the line of scrimmage.
1st and goal, handoff. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, not quite through. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
22.
Fielded near the end line. He's going to come out with it. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
And that one's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Has the first down and more. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mizzou. This offense really clicking.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
Extra point knocked right down the middle.
66, Rutgers, 22.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. First play of the drive now, the 25. They'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. You try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Looking deep for late game heroics. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Now that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration.